Everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to share a book haul. I got a few books in the States and then I went to Chapters last week and I got a few books there, and then I got a few books from Book Outlet because they were at a really good price. Now I got this one at Walmart in the States and it's Once Upon a Dream, and it's a fairy tale. And it's about a princess, and it sounds like it's a retelling of Sleeping Beauty because it says, what if Sleeping Beauty never woke up? It sounds like, I think it's a middle grade book, but it sounds neat. I love fairy tales. And that's by Liz Braswell. Now I got this one at Books A Million, and it's this Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. And this is about good and evil, like monsters and normal people, and it's supposed to be really good. There's quite a buzz on YouTube, on BookTube right now, and all talking about how they love this new book. So I got that. Then another one that everyone's talking about is this one here, Ivory and Bone, and it's like a prehistoric book, which is kind of interesting. So this one is by Julie Esbaugh. And so I don't know too much about it except for that it's prehistoric. So, and you know, it's got pretty good reviews. Now this one, it's about a queen that gets beheaded. Okay. But everybody's saying that it's hilarious. So I don't know. I don't know how it can be hilarious, but so it's based on a queen that lasted 9 days before she got beheaded, and Lady Jane Grey, and but everyone's saying how funny it is. So I got that, and that is by 3 authors: Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. So I got that one. Now this one here, it was in the clearance section, like really good price, and it's called The Creeping by Alexandra Sirowy. And I had seen a book of hers like in the new release, and it was full price, and then I went and saw this one for $5.99. So, and it's got about monsters, and it sounds like creepy. I mean, the name, The Creeping. So I got that. Now again, from Chapters, I got the first and second book. It's by Eleanor Herman, and it's The Legacy of Kings and the Empire of Dust, and it is The Blood of Gods and Royals, book 1 and 2, and that's again about kings, and it's a retelling of some kind, I think King Alexander, is that possible? Anyway, it's a retelling of some kind, and it just, everybody's raving about how good it was, and they had them both in hardcover. So I got that. Now from Book Outlet, I got a whole bunch of books, and they were really cheap. This one, Peruse Project, which is Reagan here, talked about this one, and it's called Winter Spell, Claire Legrand. I think it was her. I watched so many of the YouTubers, and it's a dark fairy tale, so I was intrigued, and I went, and she had gotten it on Book Outlet, whoever it was, and I went, and they still had it, and it's a paperback. Now this one here, I know this one is Peruse Project that talked about it, and it's in her favorite fantasies. She talks about 10 or 12 different fantasy series that she likes, and this is from Orson Scott Card, and I think this is book 1, Pathfinder. I don't know which one is second and third, but this is the whole trilogy. And it's a boy named Riggs. Oh, this is book 2. This is book 3. And it's a boy named Riggs that as he walks somewhere, he can tell who was there 5 minutes ago or 500 years ago, like who went through that path, you know, that path. And she said that it was really good. So they had this on Book Outlet for super cheap, each book, and they're all hardcovers. So I got those, book 1, 2, and 3, and I got all 3 because every time that Reagan said that she liked a book and I read it, I loved it. So I based it on that. So this one, a few people talked about this. It's called The Library of Mount Char from Scott Hawkins. And to tell you the truth, I know it's a mystery, but apart from that, I don't remember what it's about, except that a lot of people said that they loved it. So when I saw it on Book Outlet, I got it. It was super cheap. It was like $4 or $5. Now, I got this book from Colleen Hoover, Ugly Love. It's a contemporary, and I've heard a lot of people say that it's one of their favorites, so I got it from Book Outlet. I got the number 2 book from Jenny Han. I have the first book, which is The Summer I Turned Pretty. So I got the second book, and now all I have missing is the third book. So whenever I see it on Book Outlet, I'll get the third book. And this is... somebody was talking about, I can't remember who, but it's A Barricade in Hell from Jamie Lee Moyer. And so it sounded good, and it was just a few dollars, like $3 or $4. So I got that. Now I got this one because I have the first book, and this is book number 2. And it's The Golden Specific. The Glass Sentence was the first book by S.C. Grove. And where I had the first book, I wanted to get the second book. I don't even know how many books are in this series or if it's a duology, but I got the second book. Now, a lot of people talked about it in January because this is the day that it came, and it's about witches. And there's Truth Witch and what's the other witch? Anyway, they're really good friends, and it's got more, I don't know if it's a duology, but I know the second book is coming out this January. So they had it on Book Outlet for super cheap. So I got that. Now they had these on Book Outlet, and I think this is book 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure. I know this is book 2. Maybe this is book 2 and 3. But I really wanted that series. It's about sirens. This is book 1. So I got book 1 and 2, and it is a trilogy. So all I have missing now is the third book. And it was super cheap at Book Outlet. And I heard a few people say that they liked it. And anything sirens or mermaids or anything like that, I love. So that's it. That's all the books that I got. Now I'm going to turn around and I'm going to pack them up because we are moving within the next 4 or 5 weeks. But I thought I would do a book haul because the first books that I've probably bought in the last couple months. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.